Hello! Welcome back everyone! Sorry for the wait. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you for being here, Madeline, on YouTube side, and everyone who's stuck around for Twitch. We're here! I'm here. I'm here. It's my Fantasy 14 time! Wait. Why do I still hear? Oh, let's turn that off. Boop. What a cliffhanger. I know. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me, X-Angel. I had forgotten. I had forgotten until you said that. Oh, geez. Should I get more tissues? It can only go from here, right? Right? I think I'm... Oh, I'm trying to get him tools to fix something. Some guy. What was his name? Let me see in my journal. Marquise. Came across a broken horror log. Horror log. It's a clock. It's a clock. Okay. I mean, I could have figured that out, but I was like, wow, that's a fancy name for a clock. Surely it can't be just, it is just a clock. Okay, that's fine. But he's trying to fix it, and so we are currently trying to find him something to fix it with. We've just experienced quite a few deaths of those we love. But it's fine. Also, we do have to do a lot of quests today. Hold on, let me see. We have to do... Oh, 20 again. So not too bad, actually. The list looked a lot longer than it was. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get to it, everybody. Where are we at? I'm in Camp Drybone. Oh, a boo point chisel, say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. He gave me a hefty coin purse. I also have Starburst. Balls. I mean, yeah, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Did he just scam me? I have a feeling he just scammed me. I have a feeling I was scammed. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. My chocobo just kind of is like... Listen, if I could just spontaneously fly whenever I jumped, I would also accidentally fly sometimes, okay? I can't stop it. It's not my fault. Okay. Yum, yes. Have you brought the tools I requested? This is definitely not Sidolphus Orlandu, Thunder God, obviously. Something occurs to me. Please wait here a moment. What occurs to you? It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? Oh, you've fixed it once before? Ah. Everyone's giving me, well, I can't help you because my neighbor's cousin cat needs to be fed 2 Mondays from tomorrow. You're pretty close to where I am then, Celine. Hold up. Titan was not that long ago for us. Oh, I'm excited, Madamind. His hands, my hands moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or certainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I'd performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Vivi. It was a mistake. Please give the horloge to Sister Elinid. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Oh, you're just used to fixing clocks. I kind of think in another life, maybe I could have been one of those folks who fixes watches. I don't know what they're called. But probably. Yeah. Gamardi, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Oh, he's dead. I see. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You said it measures the passing of time? Do you have steady hands? I think so. Check it. Okay, I'm holding it up so it hurts a little bit. But if it were angled down, it'd feel better. There we go. Like if I were using a little tiny thing to like tool thing, I think I could be pretty good. Probably. It's giving Yu-Gi-Oh! Mayhap the more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manners of amazing technologies. Marquis said, oh, it's more common in Garlemald, that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose the owner might be a Gullian spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond men and fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Vivi. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. Wait, what? If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part may help you find closure. What? Pray return to the Waking Sands? And bring out the dead ones? That's crazy. I'm gonna carry my dead friends. I guess in funerals, people will carry the casket of the deceased on their shoulders sometimes. And it's a way of like kind of sending that person off. I like your cape. Where's your cape from? Show me your cape. Mystic Memory Mail. Ooh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. I like that cape. That's cute. The ripe corpse. Others? Mm-hmm. Take his cape. I wish. What's my cape now? I'm not in the mood to see the funny hat. Really, Ryan? I'm glad. I had a lot of fun, so that makes sense. What's your favorite one so far? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them. This feels very insensitive, good sirs. In front of my dead friends? Dudes, I know you don't see what I see. No one's come to claim him, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go out inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's darn imperialists. I don't know the quarrel that they have with these folks. I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I see you around here before? Oh, do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage coming to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I'm a mind to leave the remainder to you. You might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. My friends' bodies are rotting. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn off the ability to hear people's performances. Thank you. Excuse me. These were the twins. And then Neuroxia. I'm gathering all 4 of them at once? All of them? Have we... Ishtola knows, right? Wait, have we talked to Ishtola? What happened after we came here? We were told to go to... I don't think we've even talked to, like, any of the other Scions yet, right? Yeah. Oh, my dead friends. Oh, now they have an audience. There's crazy over treasure chest. I'm really embarrassed. Ow. I'm just treasure goblins and damn, you know? I'm glad you're having fun going through those clips again. Those spots again. What happened to the big fella? I forget. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Well, ain't you the strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. You did not put the Lalafell underneath. Who did you put underneath? That's crazy. He's stacking them by size. You love Ishtola? So do I, Celine. Yeah, no, you should not pay attention to this part that much. Hopefully we'll be out of big spoiler territory soon. But yeah, right now it's pretty big spoilies for you. Don't look at me stuck to a wall. It didn't happen. One of the quests I got as a Scion for the first time sent me to Camp Drybone. And then through the kind of series of quests that I experienced there, I end up carrying a person's dead body to their final resting place. All the time, you know, it's like, I don't know this person, but I still like did my utmost to find them a place to be, right? To lay in the afterlife. So the fact that now it's like, oh yeah, you've done this kind of thing before. Just pick up those bodies. They're like any other bodies, right? But now it's like, but now it's different. Hi, Mel. Come on, let's finish this before I die old age. Okay, rude. This sylph's peaceful expression bellies the fact that she no longer lives. It's different but the same. But it's different. I should be all, it's like something I've done before as an adventurer, but at the same time it's like, should be all of them. Thanks for the help. I reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, I might want to hurry back and tell them that your work here is done. They're just Tuesday, yeah. I didn't even question it when it was a random person, but now it's like, oh, go pick up your friend. Eh? I did it. So you decided to, howdy. So you decided to heed my advice. Pray that in doing so you find some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vestal Bay arrived not long ago. We've begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I'd like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured we'll treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to the Thal's realm. Thank you. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there's one whom we cannot accept. We'd like you to return to this one to her people. This seals a little solace. It is only proper should be given to the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. I don't wanna. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. To nothingness like the other. It's raining. They haven't been told yet, right? This one is surprised to see walking one in Little Solace. How can these ones assist walking one? I'm sorry. Neroxia, but this one does not understand. Muxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Wailing. They're wailing. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested for their aid. Neroxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neroxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neroxia. Neroxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neroxia at the end. Tell this one that Neroxia was brave. Tell this one that Neroxia did not suffer. Yeah. She was so brave. I can't. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. I can't read the words if I'm crying. Thank you for bringing Walking One. Thank you for bringing Neroxia home, Walking One. It's just raining in here, literally. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial foes, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Oh my gosh. I can't. It's... She was so brave. She was super brave. She didn't have to. Like, and it's very clear that she wouldn't have been able to stop it, but she still... I did the thing. Thank you for the service, your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we intern the remaining scions in the lich yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends? If so, I remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now. Oh, set aside my burdens! Oh my gosh, because I was... to set aside your burdens is to say, like, oh, like, put down your burden. Like, a burden can be a physical thing that you put down, but in this case, it's like, I literally carry the physical thing of my friends' bodies, and then I put them down. I put them to rest. I'm letting go of... a burden, and not a burden with a negative connotation, but like the burden of the feeling that they were there with me, near me, is gone now, and I've put it away and I've put it to rest. Burden of guilt could also be one that I didn't get there in time. Put down your burden in this cage. The burden. Hi again. I'm back. Marquise believes he's being watched. Oh, well, sorry that you feel like you're being watched, bro. My friends are dead. My friends are dead. And you feel like you're being watched. No, wow. For shame. I'm not imagining it, Phoebe. I know I'm being watched. Oh, my friends are dead. And you're just like, I have a feeling somebody's watching me. I don't have the patience for this behavior. For breaking out spontaneously into song. This is different. Sinister. It's as if I'm under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Would you look outside for me? Please. It will only take a moment. You told me to talk to Marquis to, like, get settled in. Marquis just been sending me on quests. I had no time to settle. Their name is Midnight Prowl. That's a pretty cool name. They couldn't get midnight, though, like the actual way you spell midnight, so they had to spell it mid, and then an N-I-T-E, which happens to the best of us. Where am I going? Ah, the big purple haze, but of course. It's probably nothing. It's probably just stinky darkness, if you ask me. Oh, darn. It's probably nothing. It's probably just... stinky dark. I just had to take out the trash, okay? That's all. We took out the trash, we done. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew he was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens for Finn, that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Yeah, he looks like Sidolphus Orlando, the Thunder God from Final Fantasy Tactics. Can you pick it up? Yeah, mouse. Here you go. This is Gallian steel, which means the man who was watching Marquis was. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Eh? What happened? Alphino! Hi.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
Speak with who? That me? He's not looking down, so he's probably not
At
talking to
ease,
me. Oh, he is.
adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Not me. Thinking he wasn't talking to me because he wasn't looking down. I was like, well, he's probably talking to Sid because he's not looking down and I'm short. I'm down here. He didn't adjust his gaze yet. Yeah, he was just looking forward at nothing.
And to that end,
Hey, buddy, I'm down here.
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland.
Sidolphus Orlando. The greatest engineer of our time.
I fear you are mistaken, child.
Oh, that's your
He is
voice?
but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Y'all coming back to me.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Is he okay? I don't think he's okay. I think he's decidedly not okay. Oh, he wants his stuff. Gotcha.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
The hammer.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was
Our
all
time
too brief,
together.
but it felt as though my son
I like
had
his voice.
returned to me.
Oh,
You
that's-
have
I
brought
was wondering-
joy to an old
I was
man's
like, if you
life.
thought he was so great, why were you just trying to stop Alphino from talking to him?
But it is time for you to help those
Because he
who
reminded him of his
truly
son.
need
He
you.
probably lost his son at Cartanu as well.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Alphino Leveilleur.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Thanks. I don't mean to
'Tis
make
no
fun of him, but
secret
he's
what befell
so...
our order at the Waking Sands.
He's
Word
so-
has
he
already
still
spread
sounds
across
so, like,
Eorzea.
hoity-toity.
The
Like, I'm better
repercussions
than
are
you.
far greater than you realize.
Even as he's
In the
trying
wake
to
of the
make
calamity,
allies.
the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction,
Mm-hmm.
leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Really? Why are all these primal summonings happening while I'm not looking? I turned my eyes away for
Her
2
appetite
seconds.
for destruction far
And
exceeds
another
that of
primal
other
gets summoned.
primals.
Garuda.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
Can't
If
go to
we
the
are
washroom without
face our
primals being
foe,
summoned, honestly.
we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
There's a tempest on her sanctuary?
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
Yes, Sid, you
It was
do.
last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
He's like helpful, but with a little twinge of...
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Hmm? Yo! Look at our Sid! Where would you rank him in best Sids in the Final Fantasy games?
Let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
He looked good though. The character design looks nice. He's number 3 for you? He's 3rd? Who's 2nd? Banana Sid? Like a 7 Sid is 2nd?
They need my airship.
9?
They
9?
need...
He cheated on his wife and got transformed into a bug. What do you mean Final Fantasy 9 Sid? What do you mean? And then his wife was kidnapped. You're kidding? Uh-huh. Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons every whim. Rude. We were helping people. I was gathering information on our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Guardians came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little when Garuda grew powerful enough to bring... Should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Eorzea to heal. The Enterprise, I've heard that name before, but where? What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland will be the last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Final Fantasy Sid 1... Final Fantasy 7 Sid 1 remake. So Sid from FF7, Sid from 1 remake, and then Sid 2. Judge Sid? What's Judge Sid? Judge Sid? And Orlando? I beg your pardon, Vivi. You wish to find his airship. I know not how much truth there is to it, but there's a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gobu Wall of Ulda. It says the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely around Thalgor Float, the closest settlement to Korthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I'd hope you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Vivi. Kind of what he wanted for Sid, too. He wanted him to, like, rest for a little bit, too. He didn't know what he was, or who he was, but he still was like, you're destined for greatness. You're destined, good sir, you're destined. Sidolphus Orlando the Thunder God. Of course. I agree. Obviously. Who is Judge Sid, though? Sid from, like, 13 or something? I really like the Sid from 12 more than this one. Ah, I don't remember. I don't think I got that far to meet Sid in that game. I will eventually, though. I will stream FF12. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye. I shouldn't refer to the records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthus. What became of it after, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortfort. I said his name kind of funny. Vortfort. His last part of his name just looks like it says fart. Vortefort. Vortefort. At Florentel Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you wish to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that machinery is fiendishly complex. Yeah, there's no way, there's no way I'd be able to figure out how to fly it. I'm just curious. Tactics on GBA. Wait. So there are different SIDs in tactics? Probably never will. You've come in search of Vortefort. Vortefort. Oh, it's a different game. Well met. You found him. Indeed, I've served as a weller for many years, since before the Great Snow came to Gorthus. What exactly is this about? Final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cotonou, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the Spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic ship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Gorthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, the big moon with Bahamut inside, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. The nation of Ishgard has little regard for the plights of all of us. Nevertheless, I may deign to assist you, should you prove useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. I'm just a friendly adventurer seeking to provide aid. Ooh, I'm just gonna walk over to Gorthus so that y'all can see it for the first time. As it's intended. From Gridania to Gorthus Central Highlands. Oh! Snow! Snow everywhere. Chilly. Vortefort. Isn't his name kind of weird? Hi, Activity, welcome in. Cross on Bahamut, best Bahamut, of course. And if the Bahamut isn't cross army, then he is cross army. That's the canon. In our hearts and in our minds, he is. How'd that man get up to that roof? Oh, right here. Gotcha. I was like, bro, climbed? Okay. Ludovore. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services at House Durandare. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd, as if we permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. What if I helped you with something? Hello, and I have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Let's go look for this guy. Right, Amy? The leaf? I gotta protect my head from all the snows. Yeah, there are a lot of side quests here. Why do you put quests in quotations? Not the hooded assaulter. Where are you from? You're green. And this man is yellow. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon loving. Oh. Guys, death was a mercy they didn't deserve. Dragon lovers? I pray the rumors are mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must return immediately to inform my superiors the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, my friend. The heretics who like dragons? dragons. Please don't spit. So it's a little gross. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. See, I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, I understand that it's ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Wow. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Those were difficult words for me to say for some reason. Those are pretty, yeah. But why? ¿Por qué? Unclear at this point. You have a fancy hat. I like your hat. The gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? It is true we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Trevinian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. Oh, am I one of the oh. Shh, don't tell them. I'm the sympathizer lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian, Folimont, up above. Lurking about. Sympathizer in your walls. Not here? I wish I had that hat. That hat is cute. He knows not why. It's just a cute hat. That's all I just want it. I can't have it, which makes me want it more. Cutscene. With voice side, no. No, absolutely not. You have any idea what you're asking? Well, our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of a mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Helone's will. A holy crusade? It's never been a good matchup of words right there. That couple never lasts very long. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help the foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Folimont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, did I come at a bad time? I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Inquisitor Gialem. You honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandur's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would have also strongly advised caution. The snows can come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp of your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark. Whilst traveling, do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Thanks. Is that foreshadowing? I was not aware you aided House Durandure in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Well, darn. Well, hooey. What do I do now? Cry. Oh, hi, Josiah. You there, sir? I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it requires you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it'd be a great comfort to me. Those hats are really good, that's what I'm saying! But look at the pattern! Oh my gosh, the stitching, the embroidery, and the little tassel, oh my gosh! Don't y'all see? That hat belongs to me, not you. Oops, I didn't mean to fly. I can't really... Okay, there. It's my hat now, I wish. Let's go look for this guy. No? No, down. I wish it were like that. I honestly don't think that hat is even in the game. They should put it in the game. I'd wear that hat. And on you. Oh, excelling. I'm kind of hungry for more sneaky snacks, but I also have the Starburst in front of me. The only problem with the Starburst is that it's also, like, chewy. You look so cute. Can I have your hat? And your glasses? Oh my gosh, the glasses hat combo. Oh, what a relief to see someone other than a god's darn birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixer were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of unbelief... A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. An unbeliever? Huh? You're welcome. You do, Relic? Same. But an unbeliever of what exactly? Hello? Wonder if you know how they do in Tokyo. When you see me, then you need it, then you know you have to go. Chocobo drift. Ah! Chocobo drift. Ah! Hi. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. So some right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you're eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Javanian aggression. You have already aided them twice, which they are honor bound to repay you. Yeah, take that! Can you imagine, like, doing someone a favor, and now they're honor bound to, also, I do believe in Helone. She's my chosen goddess, so what the heck? And now they're honor bound to return that favor to you. It's like the guy in front of you drops his pencil. You pick it up from him and return it to him, and but you have like the biggest smile on your face because now you know he's honor bound to do something for you, and he's looking back at you like, oh God, oh, it's balls. Now I owe this man something, you know. That kind of sucks though. I guess it's nice because it means that like an act of goodwill can cause an otherwise antagonistic community to welcome you in, but at the same time it's also like it feels like you're just kind of forcing them to accept you now. Yeah, he's dedicated. He shouldn't be seen with someone who doesn't believe in dying at Happy Sigh. I'm a believer of that too, though. What I propose that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Geronimo! Woo! Ow! What the heck? I hit the chandelier. That was rude of the chandelier to be there as I was falling. I can't believe I bounced. I double bounced. My HP away. Hello, Portelaine. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have You've rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny you've given us no cause to distrust you, but while you've performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us for one final time, wouldn't you agree? Like, can't a relationship just be built? It doesn't have to be equivalent exchange, you know? You can just be like, oh wow, you did that to help me? That's great. And you helped me twice, and that's really nice. And so I'm going to introduce you to it. You don't have to keep IOUs. of the nice things I do for you. I'm an alchemist brain rot. Wait, why? What happened? Lord Portelaine requires that you perform a third task on behalf of House Durandare. No, I understand you're very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take equivalent extent. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it is a phrase as well that people can use sometimes outside of the reference to the anime. I understand you're very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of the shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hellenate, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Ooh. Everything must be transactional. We have to keep score for honor, otherwise we're no better than the dragons or something. Yeah. The dragons only do stuff because they like doing stuff for each other, and they don't do transactions, and we don't get it. What have the dragons done for me? Nothing. So what am I doing to them? Killing them. Yeah, I have to like read it. I wonder if there's a fight over there. No. Smells of darkness to me. Whoa! What's in here? Oh my gosh, I can go in here. Oh my gosh, it's so cozy. Oh my gosh. It's so cozy. And it's so warm feeling. Oh my gosh. Ew. Yay. Ew. Yay. Chocobo indoors, OMG. Yeah. You don't keep your Chocobo indoors? What if something bad happens to him out there? He gets cold too. Wow. Out here with an outdoors only Chocobo. Get with the times, Shograz. I put him in my pocket. I let him be free. Wherever he may roam. Is this gonna be disorienting? Yes, it is. What was that? Oh, it's just the light. What if I go slow? It's not so bad. What if I just look up? It's also not bad. Wait, was that even supposed to come here? No. Why'd I do this? I'm not gonna fall because my Chocobo is here. See? My Chocobo knows what's up. Always protecting me. I finished. Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show. Here you go. Ah. God's bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... but wait, the chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Frenzel, too. Who's that? Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Yuri, take me. A draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Frenzel. Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hellenate is whispered to be infested with heretics. What? Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. Shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hellenate. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It's the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. This is suspicious. That's suspicious. Because he's saying... That's the one that I found next to the people, right? Could they have, like, put that there? Could they have tampered with it and then locked it? Or just put it as, like, planted goods when it's not actually supposed to be there? Is the merchant involved? Like, it feels weird. Because it feels like, oh no, the lock on this one looks weird. We should investigate. Oh, we found contraband. That's so weird. It feels... Have a great night. Have a good night to you too, Jamie. Gonna give your PC a break. Okie doke. Rest well for the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out today. 3 for 3, complete. La 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 la. Oh. The Rose and the Unicorn. Come close, lad, and listen well. It's for your ears only. Lord Frenzel's no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helnard for years prior to the calamity, and as good as Skyfall locks, and warned him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss. He'll know your friend. Now go. Edelweiss, 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 Edelweiss. What does the word Edelweiss mean? I feel like doesn't that name have a meaning or something? Hello, the couple. Hello. This type of flower. Ah. Oh, maybe that's why his picture has like... Wait. The rose and the unicorn. Maybe that's why it's like a reference to a flower in the title. This is him? Francel? Yes. You look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I feel like we could have said that differently. Noble White. So yeah, his name... The code speaks to his honor. His lack of I don't know. His lack of impropriety. That's what it is. I see Sir Carolet has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. I pity it is not seen in Corthus since the calamity. Oh, it only started snowing here after the calamity? You may speak freely here, friend. Or maybe it only started super snowing 24/7 after the calamity. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become the thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosy was not found in my possession, it will be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, if they harbour even the slightest doubt. This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. Like someone's plotting your fall, you say? You risk much by coming here. It's only proper I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Hoshafont of House Fortams commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Y'all ready to meet Best Boy? Are y'all ready to meet Best Boy ever? Freaking get ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for Best Boy. Oh, you're not ready. No. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Just this jelly, maybe. Yo! Stop! What is this? The interior design is going crazy. Look, the Four Temps logo on the shields, and then you walk through the front doors and you're just immediately staring him down in his big old chair with the Four Temps shields on either side of him, and then like the big table in the middle that's like, here's our battle plans, and oh my gosh, it's so cool. Hi. Ah. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you've come. Oh my gosh, are we gonna see a cutscene with him? Please speak. No! If there's any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond conceivable Oh, it is beyond inconceivable. Oh, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for you, which required assistance. What might that be? I'm looking for a flying ship that crashed, maybe. So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Querthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it might prove difficult to find any eyewitness to these events. But while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartanu, you didn't? Okay. We were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. The world was ending and you didn't fight in the battle because of internal conflicts? The Bahamut was there. They were summoning Bahamut. The dragons were fighting. It was the biggest fight and you were just fighting? They really, the internal strife must be quite serious for them to completely overlook a global threat, a nationwide threat, in exchange for settling differences. You had a tummy ache? Like, what is this? Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonbone. Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Hortemps. It's very serious, apparently. Whatever they had to deal with each other. Where's your father? Whoa, dude! Have some respect! That's Lord Horchapont. Pray remove your feet from his desk. 12 more quests. Let me finish chewing. Okay. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Hortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. No, I won't beat the game, but I will get to where I wanted to get today. However, that does not mean that they are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I'll be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it'd be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin and mine own house, Hortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travellers. There is also Crevelin of House Helnart, who can be found at Skyfair Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he'll be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Hortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Desmail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay. He's given me some leads. Oh. Oh. Do not dare question our ways, unbeliever! Oh. Don't question your ways. They put this here because it was funny, didn't they? There's no way... There's no way they didn't write these NPCs in here just to poke fun. Don't question our ways, unbeliever, he says. Like, what? It's cold outside. And it's probably cold right now. Being half naked makes it more effective, blasphemer. It is only by stripping down and squatting with one another that we may defeat the non-believers effectively on the field. Don't question it. Why am I shirtless when I'm not doing squats? Now there, you have a good point. Perhaps I should put my edge. It is quite chilly. You not question us with your shirt on. This also reminds me of Final Fantasy VII a little bit. When you enter into the gym in, I think, Wall Market in Sector 5. Hi, Ink Boy! I'm sorry if I spoiled. Aw, I don't think I saw... Oh, yo, y'all are here already? I didn't think I saw anything. Showgirls is really good about, like, deleting spoilers if they showed up. But thank you for, like, you know, being considerate of me. That's Zack. We feel the bonds that can only be shared by sweaty men of the Zack persuasion. We came to find an airship, yet now we meddle in Ishgardian affairs of state. God, if Alizé were here, I would never hear the end of it. I'm glad we left the observatorium. The people there were not friendly. Though even here, I can feel eyes upon us. We are not safe. He's got such thick arms. Like, his arm is like the size of my head in width. Look at that. It's crazy. What was they doing? Right. Let's go this way. Hi. Oh, hello, good sir. What's that? You seek an airship? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Watchams does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic of everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Hornat had been found guilty of heresy in recent days. So y'all don't care? It's all about drama to y'all. Oh my gosh. Drama, drama, drama. Bunch of drama llamas over here. They were so embroiled in drama, they couldn't even spare any troops to, you know, save the world. But whatever. Just let him summon Bahamut. It won't affect us. I got here much faster than I thought I would. So I cannot eat the starburst that I intended to eat. This place is pretty empty, bro. Lone, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Hoshapont. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halinata into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating the starters and preserving our reputation. I kind of had a feeling. I mean... It's almost like someone's planning this. Not so you can't help me in particular, but... Why is it so much the talk of the town? Imagine. Ah! I gather you've been busy since we last spoke. Old Hoshawant's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor your Lame arrived in Quarthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even among the elite of Ishgardian society. That's suspicious. Oh, ever since he showed up in Quarthus, all of a sudden, there's just been a surge of heretics. Specifically in the elite of Ishgardian society, those elites who would have no reason to turn towards heresy, who, for all rights and purposes, only benefit from maintaining the status quo, they're the ones who are engaging in heretical behavior. Oh, really? Fascinating. If Lord Hoshfont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Hoshafont, they didn't like me the way you like me. It makes me mad, honestly. It pisses me off. You took one look at me and you were like, you're cool, dude. And these guys took one look at me and they were like, who are you? How long have you been standing there? Days. Well, kindly remove yourself then. Have you nothing better to do? Why does everyone keep standing on his desk? Stop standing on his desk. Show some respect. Hi, Mercury, welcome back. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I, I fear. It seems the whole of Quarthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide some pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francil, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I've received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overturned by the Dravanian Horde, or overrun by the Dravanian Horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francil's party requires assistance. Where's the Steel Vigil? Oh, that's pretty close. Yes, sir. Notice you're still streaming, so I came back. It's appreciated. Yeah, it is appreciated, as Madeline said. Welcome back, Mercury. Yeah. We always do 3 games each day this week. So, Fire Emblem 3 Houses we started with, Kingdom Hearts 2 we continued with, and then we ended with Final Fantasy 14. Yeah! I took a screenshot of your recommendations as well. See, I'm not familiar with a lot of like 70s Japanese music, so I will be listening. Are you okay, dude? Who goes there? Vivi? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. I got him. It was just a little fly. I squished it. Alone be praised, but what of the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me. Where are they? 1. I think when I first did this quest, that guy, I couldn't find him, no matter how hard I tried. And I just turned around and he was right there. I felt very embarrassed. Because all of them have almost similar game mechanics. I love games for story and the way that they make me feel. So even if the mechanics tend to like overlap, it is fun to still see those stories unfold digitally. Especially interested in 70s music. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francil is safe. Bless you, sir, bless you. Why did y'all come over here, though? Balatro. Is Balatro still, like, updating? Is it still, like, a good time? Groove and Soul? Oh, no, absolutely. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Oh, weird. That's weird. Just be sure. You're in my way. Get out of my way. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Harnat if we can't even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Harnat will remember your kindness. I saved your friends. Don't get in Lily's way. I am a little powerful, perhaps. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin, and then you weren't strong enough. Moreover, or they all showed up in droves like they were waiting for you. It was House Harnat that yielded the Steel Village to the Horde many years ago. I think it's the Inspector. The Inquisitor. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. Oh, I see. So it was because your family couldn't hold this position that now it's overrun by dragons. We've been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. And despite my best efforts, I've done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Face the holy wrath of Lily's mighty boob, foul servant of evil. Yeah, that's what I think every time I use my gap closer on them. Absolutely. Come on. See, this is respectful. What did you find of the Steel Vigil? I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I found news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found, unless there's a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francil at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guilliame has conducted his investigations. Zeal, huh? Lots of zeal in that man. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francil's name and by association yours. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Frenzel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself discovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. You have a call out for every button irritation. Yeah, I do just do it silently to myself. So it's found in a locked chest labelled as the property of Lord Frenzel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Corthus, so you might have some inkling as to who could be responsible. Okie doke. We go forward and back. Forward and back. Take your 1 foot forward. The fact that there's only one aetheryte here is murder on the chocobo. Yeah, I'm not running. My chocobo is, but I feel bad for him. He's probably so tired. Your rest now? Yeah. Rest well, Mercury. Thanks for popping back in and saying hi. We definitely should. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hello, good sir. Why, someone tampering with shipments. Theories strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't give me that look, lad. I'm a household nut, man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I never had the cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellows that were responsible for the inspections? No. Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, lot of them. As if they'd ever turned their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely subjects. Are you sure they wouldn't turn their coats, though? If sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct one. Hate to think it, but should you question them? You should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. At this rate, I'm just gonna be walking along, and then one of them is gonna be like, oh my gosh, Vivi, what's that in your pocket? And then I'm gonna turn around, and then with the rosary in their pocket, they're gonna search my pocket and put it in there, and then they'll pull it out again. They'll be like, whoa, this is yours. I'm an Inquisitor, and you have to believe what I say, because Inquisitors would never turn against the good guys. So our common use light box. Beg your pardon? You suspect we porters been planting draconian rosaries and house Haunate shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels, see what you find. Let me guess, rosaries? No. You find a draconian inside the parcel. You think that we would plant rosaries inside all shipments? Well, then search them, why don't you? Draconian rosary, number 1. Draconian rosary, just the... Oh, it's only in Halnarte's packages, so I guess I'm gonna find a second one here, huh? Yep. Are you finished? If so, I'd expect an apology. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horshfront, I will not be held accountable for this. That's suspicious. So then there was a knight that performed an inspection, and all of a sudden there's a random rosary in the box. Did something happen? Thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? Ta-da! More draconian rosaries. And every single parcel bound for Skyfire Locks. This beggars belief. Why? And especially, like, why? It's such a bad scheme as well. Here's why. Because, like, I have been caught with a piece of jewelry that says that I am a heretic to my religion. And for some reason, that means I must be executed if anyone found out. It is discovered in the luggage that was being sent to me from outside of my home. And so do you know what I do? You know what I do when those aspersions are being cast upon me, when these suspicious eyes are glancing my way, when my court trial is coming up to decide whether I live or die? I order more jewelry. I mean, like, I really like the first one. Like, what? If I know I'm going to trial for being a heretic, why would I do that? What are these? It's just a piece of jewelry. It's so... Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic storytelling. A piece of jewelry is such like a material, just like adornment. It's surface level, right? The closest thing that these Inquisitor dorks can do to accuse us of being heretics is place this very surface level piece of evidence in our stuff, in our packages. And also, this plan is so bad, but no one would ever suspect them because they're the police. But it's so cute. You clearly make a statue to the dragons in front of your yard, actually. Yeah, you just, like, be so obvious. It did look kind of cute, but, like... This is good story writing. It's very annoying, though, that the bad guys are batting and they're getting away with it. Don't you hate when the bad guys are batting so bad, but then they get away with it? Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Holnot's reputation. It's so ridiculous. Whoever's responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Heloni that he did. Lord Frenzel's trial's upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Hey, yo! From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Holnot were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Stop that. In the meantime, I'd ask you bear my words to Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Frenzel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. This chocobo is so big. My chocobo is so small. Whose chocobo is that? Is your chocobo? Wow. Do you think you can ride in this rodeo? This chocobo is also pretty big. Small. I am small. And so is my chocobo. It's like I have a mini pony of chocobos. What is it, my child? Lord Hoshapant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that's not possible. Inquisitor Guglielme presides over Lord Frenzel's trial at Witchtrap even as we speak. Eh? Fear not, if Lord Frenzel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Helone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Oh, don't worry. If they, like, decide that he's guilty and execute him, then at the very least, his afterlife will be pleasant. Girl, what? Are you serious right now? What about the unjust killing of a man? Hoshapant! Hoshapant, fix it! Fix it! Whoa, dude, chill. This has been much. They have taken Lord Frenzel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Vivi, I will dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until so much as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Frenzel alive. Okay. You think they'll appreciate my jokes? If I tell a joke or two? Although a lot of my humor is contextual. So we kind of would just have to wait around until something happens and then I could make a joke. I'm a comedian who just kind of sits on stage and waits for something to happen and then I tell the joke. Don't worry, Lily, all the innocents executed. Go to the VIP section of heaven. That actually worries me a lot that that's your... Wait, this is where the trial is taking place? What the heck is this? Oh, I get what they're doing. It's called Witchdrop, right? Remember... Let me please say something about it. Remember how in America, women were accused of being witches, and they would prove a woman's innocence by dropping them into a body of water, and if they floated, then they were witches. Or no, if they sank, they weren't witches. If they floated, they were witches. But either way, they were gonna die, right? We're holding a trial for Frenzel, probably a trial orchestrated by the very Inquisitors, the very people who arrested him. His own guilt was orchestrated by them, so that he be accused of heresy and ordered executed. Just like the people who went and got the witches and said, we're gonna drop you. into the water. We're like, oh no, like probably also scheming and whatnot about how, oh, I don't like this particular person, so I'm gonna accuse them of being a witch. Or I really want this person's land, so I'm gonna accuse them of being a witch. The VIP section might be fake. Yes! There is no VIP section. We all return to the live stream. It's all the same. We all go to the same place. It doesn't matter. I think Babylon Pyres, something about putting people in water and if they come for air, they're guilty. Most people drown. Yeah, like what? So essentially by holding his trial at a place called Witch Drop, you're already saying that he's guilty. It evokes the Salem witch trials of the woman is going to die no matter what, right? Frenzel is going to die no matter what now that his trial is taking place here. That freaking sucks. I think he'd be proud after like I think I understand this. Oh, really? Oh, let's go. Wait, over here? I have to fight someone? I'll fight. I'll fight a fool or two. What's up? Oh. They're gonna drop him. For this doesn't seem like an official kind of trial. Joaquin Charlemagne Francil de Helnarte, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravenians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in the service to the Holy See. In service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow to the enemies of Ishgard. Yeah, but we'll probably also strike down a noble house. We want that for some reason? Why do we want that? I don't know. It is for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. If you jump from the cliff and die, then you're guilty. But if you jump from the cliff and live, then you're not guilty. But also, if you jump from the cliff, you're gonna die. Or is it like, oh, you jumped from the cliff and you lived, so you must be a heretic? The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, where the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. Oh, so if you survive, we're gonna kill you. And if you die, then you were innocent. Wow. And the name of House Four Temps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Seems foolproof. If you survive, then you're guilty. And if you die, then you're not guilty, but also you're dead. Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Hoshevant. My lord has uncovered evidence that suggests that the charges against Lord Frenzel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Hoshevant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Why is that man's hair blue? It's just very blue. I don't know, we haven't seen anyone like that yet. We must hold them until Lord Hoshevant arrives, Vivi. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Even if I really want to punch him in the face? What if I really, really want to punch him in the face? They level synced me, so I can't insta-kill anymore. Your shield bears no sigil, sir. Do you serve the Holy See? Or one of the high houses? I serve a higher power. That's weird. So, that's weird. I knew the fact that your hair was blue was strange. I'm not saying you can't be noble, a nobleman if your hair is blue. It's just a very obviously, weirdly mercenary-esque hairstyle. Look, Lord Hoshevant has come. Oh my gosh, look at it! Chocobo! Oh my, that's cool! In the name of House Four Temps, I demand you lay down your arms. Yeah! You think you can ride this, Chocobo? Ishgardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. Ishgardian scum? By this deed, you do disgrace your line, Lord Hoshevant. Do you not hear what these guys are saying? You really think you're gonna get away with this, huh? You really think? Why is there a dragon here? A wyvern? But there were no reports of Dravenian activity. Clavers, it's fine. We're fine. I think. You would call upon your allies to save you. At last, your treachery is laid bare. No, how convenient. I'm gonna go fight you. I'm fighting you. You're dead. I'm not letting you live. Am I doing like no damage now? What's up? Stop healing him. Oh, it's the Roberto. This will not be forgotten. No, it's fine. We're still in AR. The Wyvern takes to the skies. And Alderic drops a Draconian Rosary. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. How interesting. Where did this come from? Did someone slip it into his pocket? What is... Hey. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Haunate. They've used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? You didn't hear him yelling, Ishgardian scum? And I serve a higher power, not Helone? You just kind of overlooked that part of your man's ravings during the fight? You think he was just saying it for funsies? He likes method acting. Like what? By the fury, a Draconian Rosary, then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. You didn't notice that his shield didn't bear a mark of any particular house? Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horchefront. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. What? Can we stab him too? I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Gorthus, Phoebe. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. This man really looked me in the face and said, get out of Gorthus. Leave. Leave my sight. Locate your airship and fly it away, thanks. Yo, I don't like you either. Oh, the feeling's mutual. Love to see you go. Never watch you leave. Kind of nonsense. Lord Horchefront, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save me? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Haunate. Praise Helone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Phoebe. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhen once you have recuperated. Okay. This guy sucks. He's so awful. What the heck? Horchefront kinda cool. Okay, I mean, what else am I supposed to say? Yes, sir. Good on you, sir. Right on it. You look well, Vivi. I say what a pleasure it is to fight alongside such a... Aww. It's just... Okay. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Yeah, I can't say it with this accent that I'm using for him. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. What not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of Heretic and his Wyvern. Housefoot Temps and House Haunate shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing Enterprise. Yay! The final flight of the Enterprise. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Thank you! Bye! Everyone say bye to Horchefront. I'm gonna say bye. Bye! Bye-bye! Thank you! Bye for now! Bye-bye! Off we go. Don't leave him! Stay forever. He's so cool, I know. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel's innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Quarthus several days before the calamity. Yes. Bye. See you later, punk. He's not a punk. And if he's a punk, he's my punk. And if he's a punk, he's a rebel against the system. He's a rebel against the system. Fight the system. Fight the power. Thank y'all for saying bye to him. Well, it so happens that I've been monitoring the night sky at the observatory during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridonia and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. Garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within the walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. The Lord Horchefant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhaps he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. I love Horchefant. He's my bestie. Wait, I said bye. Hello. I say goodbye. And then I say hello. Hello, hello. I thought that was the last conversation I was going to have with you, bro. Oh, welcome back. We made such a show of saying goodbye to one another. This is quite awkward. Say hello to Harshapant. Ah, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. This is awkward. The Stone Vigil. I spoke too soon. The outposts have been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drummond of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we might not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Vivi. May Helone guide you. Okay, bye for real this time. Bye-bye for real this time. Bye-bye. Bye. I love you. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. He's so cool. Bye, Bye. For reals, though. Why did they embarrass me like that? I thought that was the last time I talked to him. So embarrassing. La la. No. Hi, Frenzo. Oh wait, he's up there. Gonna go see Frenzo. We saved his life. That was really embarrassing. I know. All of y'all said bye to him too, so y'all should be embarrassed as well. We can share in the embarrassment. I miss Horchefant. Let's visit him again. He's so cool. I feel like out of everyone we've talked to here, Francel and Horchefant are like the two dudes who are the most like, oh, you have a problem? Yeah, like, let me figure out how to help you. Everyone else is like, equivalent exchange, or I'm not interested in helping a commoner without a connection to a noble house. Oh, you're nothing to me. Oh, you're a foreigner, a traveler, an adventurer. Ew, stinky. Like, they all treat me with such disdain, such disregard. They don't want to help me at all. Francel and Horchefant are like the two beacons in the snowstorm that I've affixed my gaze upon, as the Inquisitor said I should. And thanks to that, I have found my way. Oh yeah, that Guilliame guy or whatever, yeah. Wonderful to see you again, Vivi. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Name it. For the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Hornate. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravenian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drummond. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Hornate have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still have a great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Am I gonna be executed? I don't want to be executed. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 quests left. Oh my gosh, those 4 quests kind of took a while, but they were fun. They kind of took a little bit, but they also had a lot of fun. Can we then give for repayments? Wait, of what? Of the things that I've done for them? That's a bit steep. Well, it is his life. A life is priceless, one might say. Oh my gosh, it's so far away. I'm gonna just use auto run and I'm gonna eat a starburst. If I can get it open before I get there. Oh my gosh, I have to hurry. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to open? Starbursts are so chewy. I remember doing quite a few quests here in ARR. So juicy. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Won't make it so. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Horsefoot and Frenzel, is it? Likely. Oh, you're serious? What to do, what to do. Her timing could not have been worse, Traveller. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. Yeah, that's where I'm going. That's great. I will go in and help him with whatever he's doing. In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. I'm seeking accommodations from a person in a storeroom. You should hear about what they're doing over at Camp Dragonhead. Wait, the dragons never rest. No, wait. There was a cute conversation that just happened. I like the cherries as well, just like I like cherry airheads. The dragons shall never rest, nor shall we. Then why aren't you down here with us? Cute. Here? This is not it. This is incorrect. I'm just trying to treat it like it was Genshin. Trying to use a button to see if I could see a little trail where I had to go for the quest. Okay, is it not here either? I'm confused. What? I'm standing right on top of it. I feel the fool. Oh, she's in here. Yes, I'm eating some Starburst. I've been eating them this whole time, sugars. Have you not noticed? Check under. Yeah, I did. Do check that after. Purchase in full armor and weapon. That's probably the way. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you, he's mistaken. I'm the fool. Wow. It's okay, you know now. Lord Drummond, I've eaten, like, it's funny, I've eaten... Six of them, and you haven't noticed. No, 8 of them, and you haven't noticed. Lord Drummond hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head Turigan, Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Any yellows? Yeah, I ate like 5 yellows, an orange, and 2 reds. I'm kind of just picking them out of the bag. I feel like if I am more purposeful with it, then I might... Oh, that's why it looks like a white mage area. It has the white mage, like, colors and patterns, because this is where we heal people. What was I saying? Oh, because if I were to... Oh, hi, Sid. If I were to actually, like, pick and choose the colors, all the reds would be gone immediately. If the Enterprise is indeed inside the Stone Vigil, we must convince Lord Dromont to cooperate. Where's your friend? Where's Alphino? Oh, you're here to visit a patient, sir. Oh, what's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortemps and Haunate. With such documents as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Lord Gordonu. He should know Lord Dromont's current whereabouts. Oh, wow. I show the letters to the guy at the front, and he's like, yeah, he's too busy for you. I show them to the lady in the storeroom. Oh, he's probably too busy for you. You should talk to someone else who he actually listens to. I show it to that guy he actually listens to, and he's like, you should go to him right away. Time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the stone vigil without further delay. Okay, well, who's running around making connections and trying to get this done? Huh? I don't see you doing it. I think I remember, perhaps not all too fondly, the number of times I had to run up and down these stairs. What reason do you have for barging shit? Oh. Well, I see. You're in luck. Lord Drummond is just up these stairs. Let us know, though, I would not expect much. House Durandar as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Ye of little faith. Sir Gordonu permitted your passage. Very well, then. Speak. I'll let the letters do the talking. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Are you Halone? Who walks amongst us? He asked. Are you my goddess in the flesh? She'd probably choose a different form. No, she would choose a Lalafell, but of course. It's the perfect form for her. Oh. Thanks for actually helping now, y'all. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drummond. You know our name and you know our deeds. We have come to Corthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end we seek the Enterprise. The airship Master Sid Non-Garland, who stands before you. The airship of Master Sid Non-Garland, who stands before you now. Sir Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Oh, I knew we should have killed him. Oh, we should have tested that witch drop on him. Oh, let's see if you enter the sacred halls of Halone, where you can't bother me anymore. Wow, that hall seems so far away from the halls I walk around, honestly. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. I helped you! You owe me! What happened to equivalent exchange? I help you and you give this as your attitude back? At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandar marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear and wipe in front but three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. How do you know that? The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that the House Durandar would have greater sense. I didn't even tell them I was a Scion, the other guys. I just kind of helped them. This is what you get, Alphano. You don't just go around being like, I'm a Scion, you know what I'm about, so tell me, give me what I want. You don't just get to, like, throw the Scion name around and get what you want all the time. Because there are people like this who don't like us and will use it against us. I know not why these three seek this stone vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. That's my true intention. Oh my god. He had a heretic in his company, and he was gonna slay Francel for nothing on fake evidence. It could be moons before House Durandar purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Vivi, you must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drummond's trust. Understood? Are you gonna help? Did he say mama's boss? He did. He called me a mummy to my face. I'm not even wearing bandages. How can I gain his trust? Maybe his right-hand man would know? No? Maybe... Wait, how am I supposed to talk to? Someone outside? Someone inside. Ah, if you want to get to a man's heart, you first must attack his belly. You, the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, one travels fast and wiper in front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drummond's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks. He's sure to take notice. How, you ask? Oh, that's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever. No! That's so rude of you, Shograz. That might work on a mummy, but I'm not a mummy. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twould be 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a darn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Deneffin Pass and take this bottle of vinegar? Uncle say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. No one else must know. I think everyone else knows, Ectoetti. You gotta protect your dummy. They're gonna find out even further. They're gonna use it against you. Ah! Are there 2 entrances to this place and I just didn't see the first one? No. Oh, I could have jumped in from there. I see. Ah! Oh, geez. The thunder is really rolling outside. Please go. 6. Look who it is. This is a special fate. I think if you complete this one, then another fate spawns with Behemoth. Or something. I didn't join it. No, I would have to level sync. No. It's only a chance that it summons or something. Murder them? I wouldn't murder them. I would be level like 40. They would beat me up. It's only me. I could summon my Chocobo, but no. I have to use key item. Don't attack me before I use it, please. No. I guess I didn't have to do that. I'm level 100. Yeah, it syncs you with the fate. What's your favorite one? We'll get ready to hear it again as I walk through the fate again. I remember waiting here for this to spawn so I could try and get the Behemoth's fate to spawn or something. There we go. I was like, oh, nothing? Really? Okay. I was like, okay. Sure. You're welcome. I was worried for a second there. I got it! Wait. Where? I got it! It didn't work, did it? Oh, I thought it was an idiotic idea. No, I got it. Took like 10 seconds to kick in. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these through and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Here you go. You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it'd be my pleasure to oblige you. Well then, howdy do. Here you go. Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed. As if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. What a guy. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this god's forsaken waste. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Hellone's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. That was really good. I saw you conspiring with the cook and be well aware. I'm in for your schemes. What's up? How's it going? I'm down. Ever must we train to maintain our skeleton arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. I can be bought. I sensed your schemes, and the price of my pride is not higher than my stomach. So yes, thank you. It's only about 3 feet. Probably taller than you, but you know. You're a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. What? Oh, right. Back to this cook. I was like, he should like me now, right? It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale. I've forgotten about the hardworking Shurigans in the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Senota. She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients she's neglected to attend to her own. Wait, did you just fly? Oh, she's level 56. Yeah, you don't unlock flying in ARR, I think, until you reach, like, the end of ARR. Which is nice, because you just get it, but then at the same time, it's like, ah! Immersion. This is my immersion. Until then. Hi! Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Steak! Is that... Come to think of it, it's been a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my! This is fantastic! Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. The best inventions! Just like the best intentions, eh? Oh, he wants to give them a new alembic so they can make better medicines? May I have a word with you, Vivi? It concerns the Turrigans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic. Both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All are required to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even. Yet somehow I know it will work. The ice sprites will draw the cold to them, sucking the cold out of the air and leaving only the hot sprites in the air. Sorry. I mean hot like air in the air. Hot sprites. Fire sprites. It'll leave all the fuzzy air behind. I'm sure. Why not? Let's try it. The hottie sprites. He was gonna get in my way. I didn't like the way he died. Oh, do y'all hear their deaths? Their deaths are kind of cool sounding. Check it. It kind of sounded like shattering glass. When the bird died, it sounded like a body hit the ground because he fell out of the air. Get morbid. But you know. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show me. Here you go. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to use it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it'll be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Oh, Ecto-Eddie, I just saw you said you can call me Eddie at school. Okie doke. Well, worthy the kindly stranger, bearers of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Okay, like, that's not how y'all do things around here. The first person I met here was like, equivalent exchange. I give you something, you give me something. You gave me 2 favors, but I need to give you 3 favors. You give me 1 more favor. And now you're like, no, things should be done out of the kindness of people's hearts. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. Frenzel was wrongly accused. The evidence was planted on him by your men, who were heretics. And I interfered with the question on the behalf of House 4 Temps. I stopped you from killing someone unjustly and unveiled the plot of those hiding in your midst. And you throw this at and there's egg on my face? You throw egg at my face? You give me salmonella? Good sir? They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptations proffered by these unbelievers. Oh, anytime. Oh, I'd love to do it again. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Franzel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. We were told that there are some people who would turn their gaze towards us and be really pissed. There's one of them. Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We don't. We kill him. You think everyone would be like, oh my gosh, yay, I hated that guy if we kill him? I think they could. I think it's a possibility. I think we should entertain it. We won't kill. I just feel like that kind of mind is hard to change. So we're going to have to take a lot of baby steps, but we apparently don't have time for baby steps. That kind of mind is only sees reason if the bad thing happens to them personally, you know, and then we save them from it. So I'm guessing that we're going to have him change his mind by approaching him and making him see reason through appealing to his own experiences, or by making him experience the thing that is giving him pause about us for whatever reason. Saving him from heretics, for example. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whiteburn Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure we can formulate a strategy from there. Or just kill him. Everyone is capable of change. I don't think that man wants to change. Inquisitor Guillaume? Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I've not seen him since the day he came to Whiteburn Front. Several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness pitch as black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I've tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Everyone thinks he's so nice, huh? Everyone thinks he's so nice. Oh, wow. What a guy. Risking his own life to help someone else. Wow. What a guy. Can someone give me, like, tea? It's kind of cold outside. I'd like to warm up with some tea. The storied kind. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witchtrap. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. He's not even an Inquisitor! Are you serious? I feel like this could just be solved with a simple letter asking, hey, did y'all send an Inquisitor to Gorthus recently? No? Okay, this guy's fake then. What are we doing? Those beds did look comfy. Those beds looked really comfy. Change is hard for people who want to change. Change is possible for people who don't want to change. Change is also seemingly hard for a doppelganger pretending to be an Inquisitor so that he can infiltrate the high society of Ishgard and convict Ishgardian nobles of being heretics when he himself is aligning himself with heretics. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Helone's will. They to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. That's why people don't question him. Anyone can just show up and be like, I'm an Inquisitor. And then everyone's like, yeah, I believe it. Huh? I knew it was weird that he didn't, like, the way that he played off his guys dying and him saying, oh, really? They were heretics? That's crazy. I didn't know. Oh, we let him go? Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep. So great is his devotion. Blessed we are to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Meanwhile, other people say they don't even know he exists. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he's held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained. Mayhap they will prove insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. I have a feeling he's not an Inquisitor. Wait, that sounds delicious, Ink Boy. No worries. Thanks for still being here, still watching. Hope the food comes out okay. Sorry, I just saw my cat run in real fast. Hi, beautiful. Are you being chased? Come here. Niles is here. He's not usually here. It's Niles. Oh, you want pets? Good boy. Yeah. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Is the Inquisitor a dragon? Because, like, how else could he, like, go across the canyon? How else could he come from a place where no roads connect? Assuming Sir Jolauche is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. I don't know what that was about. That Lalafell had a weird name. Ooh. That's a dragon body. Oh! Oh my gosh! My bangs are on my glasses. And so, when they shifted off my glasses and hit my forehead, I thought that something was jumping into my eye. Hmm? What? The body of Sir Guillaume! The Inquisitor's corpse with all the paperwork entailed. Mwahaha. We deduced it. And by that I mean we literally just looked down. How do I escape here? The Inquisitor attempts to blind our fair knight captain. I was hidden in the snow. Just like the body! To find the body hidden in the snow, you must first become a body hidden in the snow, don't you know? To find is to seek is to find is to become, and to become is to find, and seek. And here you go, Alphina. You found something, didn't you? Oh, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor, Guillaume, newly come to Aquathus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yeah, so it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof the Inquisitor is an impostor, we've yet to discern his true identity or why he's decided to oppose us. Well, it seems like it's a dragon, because there was one dead dragon next to him. We must proceed quickly, Vivi, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. 2 more quests! That's so simple, right? Someone write that down. No one write that down. Don't write that down. Don't write it down. Since Lord Dromont has already been turned against us, I fear this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim... Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolant with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Hey, I'm about to rock your world. I'm about to scramble your brain. I'm about to look your memory dead in the eye and say, you're wrong. Think again. But I'll do it politely, eye to eye. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor's an impostor? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that this is all a lie? If you were so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Well, don't mind if I do. Sometimes people are scared of the brain scramblings. You! I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. What? Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. You're suspicious. Are you a dragon? You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sir Gelant gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me. About my family. Secrets I never told another, but he said he could, if I kept his confidence, Sir Gelant and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the men came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Gelant to the infirmary, and on his first night in white brim front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess the Lord Dromont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats. So I did nothing. Until Lord Frenzel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebrim Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Carnarthe. That was you? That was her. Yeah, because of course the enemy's plan wouldn't have been, we already have enough evidence for people to think that they're guilty. Let's plant even more evidence, but such an amount of evidence that it becomes ridiculous, right? And it seems like, okay, now someone's just conspiring. Someone's planting this, obviously. She did that so that Lord Frenzel would be exonerated. Thus exonerating Lord Frenzel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone, forgive me for not acting sooner. You did well, though, with what you could. But yeah, you should have said something immediately. Maybe then he would have just died, and then no one would have to worry about it. I don't like people who think they're all-powerful. Guillaume, or at least Guillaume's audacity is quite annoying. The audacity of this man. To think he can just get away with it. A suspicious box. You better not point at me and be like, haha, 'tis the traveler that's carrying all of the... You better not. You little sucker, better not. Y'all, we're almost there. We're almost to the part I wanted to get to today. How exciting. Oh my gosh, so much has happened. Wait, so much has happened. We came to a new region. We've been discovering things about Ishgardians and Elezen people who are Ishgardian. We are discovering the ins and outs and spilling all of the tea. Because these people care not for for justice and camaraderie when they can just practice mutual exchange and do injustice to those who they dislike. We became the new Detective Prince. Righto, Kizanoha! We found Sid, too. He doesn't remember he's Sid yet, though. And Alphino is here. We carried the dead bodies of our friends. That was great. So we did so much today. I also hope he meets his fate. Why do you persist in this folly? I'll not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Don't make me repeat myself. There'd better be a very good explanation for why you're carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury. Oh, shoot. You good? You okay? Fury, take me. The Inquisitor's heretic. Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Vivi, and for that I deeply apologize. I'll permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Let's go! That thrice-dawned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies, and y'all just looked the other way. No one questioned that the uptick in heretical trials was occurring. And notably, they were probably also taking out everyone in charge of a house that had long-standing in opposition to the heretics' kind of goals and the heretics generally, to Dravonian kind. That's what Frenzel told us, that Helnarte was, for many, many years, even though it kind of fell from grace, it had always stood on the side of Ishgard and not on the side of the Dravonians. Or Dravanians, rather. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he's branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Vivi. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Let's do it! I'm so ready. Oh, it's in the other direction. On my way. Time to beat him up. Jerk. I knew he was trouble when he walked in. I can tell immersing in game story you play reminds you of me. I'm glad that you can find it relatable, X-Eddie. The thing is, I don't remember how the story affected me the first time I played it. I just know that I really liked it. And so being able to play through all of like the smaller details of the adventure again has been really fun. And I'm trying to pay as close attention as possible as well, so that I do justice to the story that I know and love, that I played over like so long ago now. Game stories just mean so much to me, you know? Good to have you with us. When Lord Dromart arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we'll need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? He's literally standing right there and you think you're hidden? Oh, is she the one? Yes, I'm ready. Let's beat him up. Jerk. I think he's either a dragon. He's probably a dragon. We're so hidden. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Helone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you, I've never questioned the teachings of Helone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Dromont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I'm at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Gilliam and countless innocents. Yeah. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. I mean, maybe also he didn't care that he was being watched, because to him, like, they're not going to stop him. The Inquisitors have ultimate authority. Grave allegations indeed. But you'll find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dromont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Romant, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravinian fang and claw. Yeah, okay. Show the heretic no mercy. He must pay for the innocent blood he has spilled. Ignorant swine. Soon you'll know the futility of your faith. So the Archbishop is lying. The Ishgardian Archbishop of Heloni is lying, apparently. Let's see some. Oh, from the sky. Okay. I'm just gonna focus on the Inquisitor. I'm just gonna ignore those guys. It's probably fine. Not another Rhea. Are you like slow or something? Do you see, heretic? You and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I've been blessed with power far beyond your ken. The Archbishop is lying. Apparently. Not for it. God's darned heretic. Oh! Okay, okay. I am Reborn. A realm reborn, one might say. I feel like I'm lagging. Am I going crazy? Maybe I'm going crazy. I was just pushing wrong buttons or something. Title drop? Yeah. I'm glad we're getting to see, like, okay, Ishgard, you don't really get to go there right now, but you do get to see what they're dealing with. Do I think the fake Inquisitor is righteous in his beliefs, in his actions? Actions, certainly not. A dragon stands before you. Yet still you do not flee. Your magos have no power over me, heretic. Don't attack my healer, jerk. Stop it. That's my healer. This is fine. Am I forgiven? Something's going on with the Church of Helone and Ishgard. But we just need an airship right now. We'll worry about that later, you know? Protect your healer. I am. Look at me taking all this damage. He's not healing me. No, it cannot be. It looks like a beetle and a scorpion, but also a dragon. Oh, what? My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they'll be your last. His actions were wrong, but I'm not saying that I'm on the Archbishop's side. You can't just go around killing people, though. Are the Ishgardians complicit in the violences done in your eyes to the Dravanians? Yeah, maybe. But killing each one singularly isn't going to change the system. You can't just kill people one by one and then be like, okay, we've solved it. That's just seeking vengeance. That's seeking revenge. You need to rally your people together and go after those at the top. Yeah, and they're also going to kill him now. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I've sentenced, but the families of the dead never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and I, for one, am content. My only regret is that you yet live. And your end is nigh, foreigner. Me? You're mad that I'm alive? The dragons within the stone village will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, white brim front shall fall. The sound of him expiring. defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Okay, that's really what? Everyone deserves the dignity of a resting place. We're dealing with a lot of like dead bodies in this patch as well, huh? In this expansion, like we've buried strangers, we've buried friends, and now these are our enemies, and we're choosing not to bury them. We're not giving them the dignity of a burial. I don't know. I feel like we should. It feels a bit disrespectful to who he was before perhaps rage filled his heart. A peaceful return to the live stream is what he deserves. I don't know. No, you have to seek less you don't seek when you seek it, or whatever Lily eloquently said that one time. And then you get in the snow and you hide. Correct. Vivi, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to interfere in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I've not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at White Brim Front and bring your associates. Okay. I keep doing it on accident. Like, it's just so reflexive. Okay. And maybe. Fate failed. Fate failed does feel very, like, much like a personal attack when I wasn't even trying to do that fate, Square Enix. I wasn't even trying to do that fate. And you hit me with a fate failed. I had nothing to do with that fate. I was in a cutscene. Yeah, nice try. It feels kind of like, oh, but you could have. We all knew you were trying. Fate failed. It's like when I'm farming for materials in Genshin Impact, but then I go in with like a team I didn't want to go in with, so I leave, and then it's like, you failed the ritual or like the farm, and I'm like, and then it's like, oh, your team is bad, consider changing, and I'm just like, no, that's not why. You don't. The computer can't read my mind now. It's making fun of me. Where have you been, Vivi? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you've overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we've secured the Enterprise. Okay, well, a little celebration would be nice. You can be like, good job. He didn't even tell me good job. You've just been standing here, dude. Oh, good job, Vivi. Wow. Can't wait till we get the Enterprise. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Dromot a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Are y'all ready to do a dungeon to end out our Final Fantasy XIV gameplay? I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, look at my little excited friend. Why is there nothing? Stop it! I don't want it! I'm not involved in that fate. That has nothing to do with me. We all owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as an inquisitor would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, he seemed too much to hope that the signs of the Seventh Dawn still... It seemed too much to hope the signs of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, you can just be, like, nice for a second. You can just be... Well, it's nice to know that you feel good about your mistake, now that it's been cleared up. It's gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. He's so sassy. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I could do, given all you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it is still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances it's not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravinian foothold in Corthus, for which they may have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drelmont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. He's like, dude, I don't care. We're going. Let us go. You're gonna take too long. And you might even, decide that there's suddenly another, ritual, another kind of piece of paperwork that we have to go through before we can go. Another hoop to jump through before we can enter. So impatient. I see. Well, that may be for the best. But also Gerudo was summoned, so we should hurry. I will inform Sir Nith Lane of your impending visit. May Helone guide you, Scions. Okay, no more hoops. Only dungeoning. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We're on our way to the dungeon. Gonna go with my eager Scions. My eager Marauder. My eager Conjurer. My eager Thaumaturge. Perhaps with job stones now. Maybe I'll have a white mage. Black mage and a paladin. That'd be really cool. That'd be fun. Just saying. So eager. Is that it? Oh, that's pretty well maintained, actually. Y'all could totally take that back. Oh, hail, Vivi. Lord Dremont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Hehehe. And in we go. No, they haven't gotten jobstones yet. You should get your jobstone at level 30, folks. Okay? It gives you a nice little bonuses to your effectiveness in battle. You get new skills because of it. Please do your job quests. Thank you. Do them, in fact. It makes other people yawn too. There you go. Another one just for you. No, that one was literally because I had to yawn. I can't yawn on command a lot of the times. Are we ready? Let's go. You remember this dungeon? This dungeon is a toughie. That's why I'm like, being a white mage here with Medica too is really nice. Or Medica 1 or whatever. But it's fine. I left this one all the time while leveling. This one is a tough one for newbies to queue into. So I got this one quite a bit whenever I did leveling, but I don't really do leveling anymore, so. Because I'm not leveling anything. If I was leveling things, I would. But I'm pretty satisfied with my classes and the levels they are. Maybe one day all my classes will be level 100, but not today. And not tomorrow. Man, it's kind of funny to think that with Evercold we're gonna have level 110. That's great. Oh my god. I avoided the thingy. Never mind, I didn't avoid the thingy. They really have made a ruin of this place, is what the Scion Thermitage says. Thermitage, I mean. With only 2 enemies? Yo, you went berserk! Let's go. A lot of people will try to pull the entire kind of first zone. We need to do this, I think. maybe? No? Okay. They'll pull the first zone into this. And it's pretty tough for, like, newbie healers. I think, though, they might have reduced the amount of enemies in here. Because I distinctly remember there being 2 sets of these Outwalkers. Yeah, because people would, like, wall-to-wall pull to this room. And it'd be so much damage. It'd be crazy. BB inflation? What does that mean? Level inflation. Wait, what? BB level inflation is crazy for game balance. Go into more chat. I'll have to Google it afterwards then. Or I'll Google it while I'm working. Walking around. Oh, geez, no. An old Reddit joke. Don't go. Oh. Not Googling it then. You told me to Google it! And now you're like, don't Google it? What the heck? Like, remind me. I think we should just pull the boss. Now, I'll wait. Wait. Ow! I ache. I'm in pain. It's my fault. It's on me. It's my fault. Matthew, don't trust me for 5 seconds. Don't trust me now. Okay. Don't Google it, everyone. When there are 3 or more enemies, using your AoE is a game. When there are 2 or fewer, single attacks are better. I just had something silly. And now you're like, oh, my care for you has superseded. Are y'all ready? I wonder if he's changed this boss at all. Nope. Still needs to be estimates. Easy enough. Probably still need to get behind him. Non-telegraphed, but he does telegraph it with his body. Sometimes newbie tanks here, because this is a tough place for tanks and for healers. You are new. Newbie tanks will like point the breath at the party, and then we all get flamethrowed. We all get burned. Literally. Oh, Nader, welcome in. I apologize. No, you don't have to apologize for that. I'm happy you can stop by whenever you can to enjoy our adventures together. You've come in at precisely the perfect point. We are at the last bit of content we'll be doing for today for Final Fantasy XIV. I do want to see what happens once we get to the end of this. Facing the boss is the favorite thing you win, is it? Yeah. Where do you face the boss? Sometimes it doesn't matter. A lot of the times it does. Boss spatial awareness. Have I put the boss into something that makes it so the melee DPS literally can't touch it or they'll die? Figure it out. Fix it. As we say to Diz, fix it. I don't think I have to go over there. I think that's optional. Oh, this might be much. Oh, this might be a bit much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does melee DPS or wiping to the ghost train? Fix it. I've put in my support ticket. Why isn't it fixed yet? This Marauder's having a tough time. Okay, we're good. Not worth it. Also, queuing with NPCs means you queue immediately. Yay for NPC support, added to all dungeons. They added it mainly because people were having really long queue times for super new content if they were as running as DPS. So that's pretty nice. Whoa! Oh, he scared me! I thought that was an enemy! Like an enemy zombie or something had showed up. But it was just the Marauder using his gap close. I guess I'm not usually running in front of the tank when I do a dungeon. Big stretches. What are we gonna eat tonight? Yesterday I ate some Alfredo pasta. Oh, it was really good. Wow. I don't usually like Alfredo sauces, but man, it was so delicious. Maybe I'll make that again. It was really easy. Really scrumptious. Oops. This place is really well maintained. I don't know why it's been abandoned like this. Okay, that's the boss. Oh, they changed this boss. Interesting. I'll talk about the changes in a moment. Now with angel hair, but with, yeah, I put it with penne. Angel hair is my go-to long noodled pasta, I suppose. But I did penne. They were like really skinny penne as well. So it was like these little skinny pennes with Alfredo. It was very good. I added some salt and pepper, just a super basic thing, some cheese on top. This is super different. So it was this dragon who set the halls ablaze. Wait. Oh, 7 Ls. I pray I don't face another one of these beasts, says the Marauder. Cute. This used to be a closed area that was about maybe a third of the size that it is now. And you would have to, whenever a dragon would appear on the outside of the kind of awning that was covering it, you would have to shoot at the dragon, or else it would cast tornado on the party, and then the tornado would rip through the entire field, doing, yeah, like that. Like that, for example. And it would do damage to everyone. But they weren't as controlled as these tornadoes. They kind of just went wherever they wanted. But instead, they removed the awning, they increased the battlefield, they kept the tornadoes, they got rid of the additional ad, because the ad that would appear here is actually, I'm pretty sure, the dragon that you fought as the final boss or something. And you could just ignore him outright, but you'd have to be dodging a lot more AoEs. How fun. I think there are also a few raid lights mixed in. This is much simpler. This is kind of a no-brainer kind of boss. Just hit it till it dies. Nothing much to do here. And again, I think that they simplified a lot of these dungeons because they include things you never have to do again in higher end content. It's like you never have to interact with something during a fight in higher end content, so why would you put that back into our game? Ramen or mac and cheese with some extra veggies. My family and I are still staying away from veggies because of the outbreak. I really, really, really want some fruits though. I've made fried rice a few days ago, and the fact that I didn't have green onions put on top made me very sad. Like, we could just buy it and take the risk, take the chance, even though it hasn't been determined whether it's fully kind of left. It's no longer a problem, you know? We just bite the bullet. Is this just like a forever problem we're always dealing with? I need my green onions. I have took many pastas at work. Ooh, what's your favorite one to cook? That you, whether because it's easier or because you think it's good. The NPCs stop everything they're doing to do mechanics. Hopefully we've no more fires to worry about. Says the thaumaturge. People usually do this pool right here. You're in Australia? That's nice. Here, you could potentially have explosive diarrhea if you eat the wrong veggie. I did notice that a lot of people weren't really shopping in the grocers part of our local grocery store. Our local grocers. But recently people have just kind of decided it's taking too long to figure itself out. I'm gonna take the risk. You like angel hair. Explosive diarrhea on the 50-50. Ah! Can you imagine? That's the worst. People usually pull this and this next time. And loads 3 dragon avises. 3 of them. That's so many. 3 dragon avises is a lot. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, that did a lot of damage. Respectable. We have been subsidizing our fruits with yogurts and frozen smoothies. Because it's mostly a contaminant that comes from, I think it's a certain kind of like spice. A green leaf spice. But because that travels alongside other produce and is sold all together next to each other, that's what's making it so all produce is kind of, you know, affected. So, frozen stuff is just all together with the frozen stuff. That's our compromise. Ooh, cutscene. Look, it's the Enterprise. Oh, and she looks really good. She looks like she's in great condition. Oh, but there is a dragon sitting on the Horde. Do you see it? Yeah. Yes, just beyond the enormous sleeping dragon. Oh, wait, it looks so cute when it's sleepy and not trying to kill me. The dragon is not our concern. We've come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Vivi, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. As you command. As you command, Your Majesty. What are the odds that it even turns on, though? What if it doesn't turn on? Oh, wait, he's so cute. Huh? Oh my gosh! I'm just minding my own business, watching a cute little sleepy dragon, and now I'm gonna have to kill a dragon because the Ascian is gonna interfere. Really? Really, La Habrea? Favorite pasta dish is baked mostachioli? Or stuffed shells. Ooh, stuffed shells. Yes, any kind of cheese. I've never had baked mostachioli though. So you mean to slay Garuda next. Interesting, most interesting. And then he just left us alone. And then he just left. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests. A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you're best this foe. It's only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Thanks for believing in me. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Can we fix this? Fix it. No, the Durgan was just minding its business. Oh, no. The dragon. The dragon is purple. Confound it all. I'm so short. The camera clipped through the floor to show my expression. Because it couldn't capture my expression if it didn't clip through the floor. I was like, what's in front of me? They should fix that. They should fix that. Also, this fight is different, I think. I don't know. You're scared? Don't be, combat. Don't be scared. We're gonna beat him up. And hi, Tanti. And now the camera is clipping through the floor. What dark magics? The bringer of light will not stand for this. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Thanks for lurking. Streams are fun. We've been having a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, it's been 8 hours. I just looked at the clock. Off we go then. We'll need to be careful with this one, says the Marauder. Rhyme Wrath. Aoe. Oh my gosh. The Marauder used, Oh. Reprisal. Cool. Literally fine. Literally chillin'. Ah! Wait, I thought I was gonna get flung back too. These days I tap out of It definitely helps that we're playing a bunch of different games. And that y'all are keeping me company. Although I'd probably go longer if y'all weren't here. Because then I wouldn't be like reading everything out loud. Maybe, I think also because I'm reading things out loud. Puissant lightning, Alicia power. That's what the Thermature said in the corner. She's very excited about casting thunder. Thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening. I think because I'm reading everything out loud, I'm also picking up on like these tinier intricacies of the dialogue. Why aren't I flying backwards when that happens? Like the little quips and jokes. It's been nice. But I wouldn't be reading it out loud if I were myself. I would just read it, and I read pretty fast, and so I would move on. Flames of judgment. Burn my foe, says the Thaumaturge. The Thaumaturge. I just kind of want to see if my party members say anything. Been a pretty chill fight for me so far. Not even getting affected by the knockback. Oh, oi, I'll draw the enemy. It used to be that those ice puddles he dropped would just stay on the ground once he dropped them on you. Seems like they simplified this boss quite a bit. Unless these are the ones that stay. Nope. I think he's gonna make one corner really frosty. Maybe? And then we'll have to all congregate to a corner to avoid the huge frost AoE. Or not. I think this used to stay on the ground. That's like hazardous terrain. There we go. Manga books? It depends. I'd say the typical average length for me is around 30 to 45 minutes. But sometimes there's some that I take maybe 10 to 15. It just depends on the author, really. Some are a lot less dense with words than others. Oh. I was gonna limit break. Why are y'all doing that? The NPCs start doing the mechanics before it starts happening. And I'm like, what's going on? What are y'all doing? Okay, I'll follow y'all. What's that? Oh shoot, he wasn't dropping yet. Now I look a fool. Watch this. I was waiting for you. I feel bad because it was sleeping so peacefully. And then some... Wait, did the Asine maybe... What did the Asine do to it? The Asine has been interfering with living creatures a few times now. I don't really know what it is the Asine is doing. Is it just suffusing the soul, the etheric properties of each creature's soul with a bunch of darkness instead of light? And that causes them to experience a tumultual imbalance of the soul that causes them to lash out. I don't know. Thanks for helping. Wow. Y'all are great. Until next time. I got paladin gear. What can I make with this? I can make a knight captain's chair. Let's watch this cutscene, and then we'll be ending for today. That sounds so good, Ink Boy. I wish there was a way to play AR Classic just like it was. Just like as a time machine curiosity. Like, I want to play this dungeon. Oh, shoot. From the dragon? Interesting. Not from a primal. No, I agree. It'd be fun. But I think they've changed some of the fights so dramatically that maybe it'd just be too different. Is Garuda the last one I have to face then? Very fun. Very cool. I only have one little crystal spot left. And it has Garuda's name on it. Vivi? Vivi, are you alright? Speak to me. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Oh, were you worried? Oh my gosh, you were worried about me? 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. Oh, he was actually worried. This is an unusual side of Alpha now. That sounds so good though, Ink Boy. I know what to make tonight. I'm gonna make Alfredo pasta. It's gonna be so weird. Alfredo pasta and then some teriyaki chicken. I'll have the chicken just sitting in a huge vat of teriyaki sauce so it breaks apart really thinly, and then I'll crisp it up so it gets crispy on one side, and then it's just gonna be so good. That's what I'm gonna eat. It's a weird combination, but that's what I feel. I don't think that's wording, boy. Garuda is very pretty. Y'all will all see next time. Probably. You have a hard time reading Japanese manga because you're not fluent. Oh, but you try to read Japanese manga? I only read English, so that's really cool. Alfredo nod pasta. I see now the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. Thanks for worrying about me. I have quite enough to do already. Okay. Well, for the briefest of moments, it appeared he was worried for me. But perhaps he was just worried about the inconvenience my death would cause. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Ooh, that sounds so good. Ooh, he's doing the thing! Look at him go! How's it going? What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Vivi, thou must not perish. The paperwork would be dreadful for me, you see. It'd be so difficult to find someone as strong as you, really. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gredonia. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain to see that the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we're to proceed with our mission. Wow! Let's go! The Enterprise! This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... It's no use. Maybe if you saw Biggs and Wedge? Let's go. I wonder if he also wants to reclaim his memories, because not only does it feel familiar, but it feels exciting, you know? Like, I fixed it. And now it's flying in the air. Now I have given humanity wings, you know? That's something like marvelous and wondrous. So it's not just like, oh, I'm handy at fixing things. It's my keen eye towards inventing and towards seeking beyond just what we can see around us. Just this ground beneath our feet, seeking the sky. Like wanting to know how you arrived there. Wanting to know what that was like. The life you lived to get there. Humanity wings. Are the wings like bats and skinny? Yes. Oh, I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Trollswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? And with that, everyone, we are done for today. Although I'm going to pick up this quest before we stop. Just so that it'll show up in my quest log and I won't be like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I going next? After, like... Were y'all having fun? Did you like today's gameplay? Are you going to speak? You gonna speak words with your voice? Or am I gonna speak words with your voice? It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. Humans are a curious race. Only they would look up at the sky and wonder what the bird doth see. And then they would get up there and they'd be like, oh, so this is what the bird doth see. Now what's under the sea? What can I see? And then they go under there too. Sad it's almost there. I'm glad you're having fun too, Eddie. Thanks so much for being here, strumming, as well as Ryan. Sorry it's ending, Ex-Angel. There'll be more on Friday. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hopes of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert of the workings of an airship, it seems plain to me the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that might not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. Oh, the elements? Oh, but of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I've changed his voice just because I think it's more fun. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. And thanks for the compliment. Though mayhap not to you, Vivi. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Okay, well... Oh, but you probably don't know anything about what we're talking about. Thanks for explaining. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. So... over-aspected ether throughout Eorzea. In the form of crystals? So we'll just use a crystal, then. Point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. Ah, so then the winds will become less turbulent because we've changed the etheric properties of the storm. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? I have like 5 of them in my pocket, but those are just normal ones. No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertian, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time in the church. Well, Marquis, him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Vivi, I need you to return to Thoneron and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okay. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Yeah. Just kind of leaning into that. And with that, everyone, we are done. Oh my gosh, big stretches. We did it. We got to where I wanted us to go. I think we did like 21 quests, maybe actually 22. And we are in the final stretch of level 41 to 50 quests of the game. And next time, I hope to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quests. Wow, that's so short. Maybe we'll do a little bit more than that if we have time. And then the last stream of ARR will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. We can probably do like 15. Bye. That's a big phone? Oh gosh, you scared me. Ah, it's just the phone case is making it look really fat because it's a really thick phone case. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, for supporting. GG's, thank you. We will probably finish ARR on Saturday. That's crazy. I hope you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And I can't wait for us to get there. How long was stream today? How long did it take us to do these quests? 3 hours ain't bad. 3 hours is pretty good if you ask me. I'm going to be raiding out to someone on Twitch, but if you're over on YouTube, I will be ending the stream here. You will see a little live notification go up because I usually stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but today's stream was just a little extra one just because I had the extra time and I wanted to get in a little bit of extra gameplay in each of these games we're working on. We did Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we did Kingdom Hearts, and now we did Final Fantasy 14. You're so fun. Oh, thank you for being here, Ecto Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Y'all make it more fun too. Thank you for the stream. Of course, Nolan. Anything else I have to let y'all know? I don't think so. We'll also have co-working on Saturday and Sunday, so look forward to that. Otherwise, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night. Until Friday, everyone on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We'll be raiding out to someone where you can get extra channel points. You can redeem voices and like stuff like that. So please stick around for just a moment. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. So many adventures.